Emma and Oliver were an adventurous pair. Every summer, they spent their holidays at their grandparents' countryside house, a place surrounded by thick woods and rolling hills. This summer was no different, or so they thought. One sunny afternoon, while exploring the attic of their grandparents' house, Emma stumbled upon an old, dusty trunk. "Oliver, come here. Look at this," she exclaimed, brushing off the dust. Oliver hurried over. "What is it, Emma?" "It's a trunk." "Let's see what's inside," she replied, excitement sparkling in her eyes. Inside the trunk, they found old clothes, photographs, and at the very bottom, an ancient-looking map. The map was yellowed with age and marked with strange symbols and drawings. "Wow, a treasure map!" Oliver said, his eyes wide with wonder. "Do you think it's real?" Emma asked, her heart pounding with excitement. "There's only one way to find out," Oliver said, grinning. "Let's follow it." The next morning, with the map in hand and backpacks filled with supplies, Emma and Oliver set off into the woods. The path was overgrown and winding, but they were determined to follow the map's directions. As they walked deeper into the forest, the trees grew taller and the air cooler. Sunlight filtered through the canopy, casting dappled shadows on the forest floor. Birds sang from high branches, and the scent of pine and earth filled the air. "Look at these symbols," Emma said, pointing to a drawing on the map. "It looks like we're supposed to follow the stream." They found the stream and followed it, their excitement growing with each step. After a while, they reached a clearing with an ancient oak tree at its center. The tree was enormous, its gnarled branches stretching wide. "This must be it," Oliver said, looking up at the tree in awe. Emma examined the map closely. "There's something written here," she said, squinting at the faded words. "It says, the key to the treasure lies within the heart of the tree." As they stood before the ancient oak, a rustling sound came from above. They looked up to see a large owl perched on a branch, its golden eyes staring down at them. "Who are you?" the owl hooted. Emma and Oliver exchanged surprised glances. "Did that owl just talk?" Oliver whispered. "I think so," Emma replied, stepping closer. "Hello, Mr. Owl. We found this map and it led us here. Do you know anything about a treasure?" The owl blinked slowly. "Ah, the treasure of the Moonlit Forest. Many have sought it, but few have succeeded. Can you help us find it?" Oliver asked eagerly. The owl tilted its head. "Perhaps. The map you carry is old and many dangers lie ahead. But if you are brave and true, you might just succeed." With the owl's guidance, Emma and Oliver continued their journey deeper into the forest. The map led them to a narrow path lined with tall, twisted trees. At the end of the path, they encountered their first trial, a rickety old bridge hanging over a deep ravine. Emma peered over the edge and shivered. "It looks dangerous." "We have to cross it," Oliver said firmly. "It's the only way." They stepped carefully onto the bridge, the wooden planks creaking under their weight. Halfway across, a gust of wind blew, making the bridge sway. Emma clung to the rope railing, her heart pounding. "Keep going, Emma. We can do this," Oliver encouraged, taking slow, steady steps. With determination, they made it to the other side, breathing sighs of relief. They continued their journey, knowing that more challenges awaited them. As they walked, they heard a rustling in the bushes. Suddenly, a small, red fox darted out and stood before them, its eyes sparkling with mischief. "Hello, travelers," the fox said with a grin. "Looking for the treasure, are we?" Emma and Oliver nodded. "Can you help us?" Emma asked. The fox chuckled. "I might, but only if you can solve my riddle." Oliver nodded. "Okay, what's the riddle?" The fox sat back on its haunches and recited. "I can fly without wings. I can cry without eyes. Wherever I go, darkness flies. What am I?" Emma and Oliver thought hard. Finally, Emma smiled. "A cloud." The fox clapped its paws. "Very good. Follow me, and I'll show you the way." Following the fox, Emma and Oliver soon arrived at a beautiful waterfall hidden deep within the forest. The water cascaded down in a shimmering curtain, and behind it, they could see a narrow opening leading into a cave. "The entrance to the cave is behind the waterfall," the fox explained. "But beware, for it is guarded by a creature of the night." "Thank you, Mr. Fox," Oliver said. "We'll be careful." The fox nodded and disappeared into the forest. Emma and Oliver approached the waterfall, feeling the cool mist on their faces. They took a deep breath and stepped through the water, finding themselves in a dark, damp cave. Inside the cave, they heard a low growl. A pair of glowing eyes appeared in the darkness, followed by the form of a large, black panther. "Who dares enter my domain?" the panther growled. Emma and Oliver stood their ground. "We are searching for the treasure of the Moonlit Forest," Emma said bravely. "We mean no harm." The panther studied them for a moment before speaking. "If you seek the treasure, you must prove your worth. Answer this question: what is the greatest treasure of all?" Oliver thought for a moment before replying, "The greatest treasure is friendship." The panther nodded. "You have answered wisely. Follow the path, and you will find what you seek." Following the panther's directions, Emma and Oliver walked deeper into the cave until they reached a large, hidden chamber. In the center of the chamber was a stone pedestal, and on it lay an ancient, ornate chest. "This must be it," Emma whispered, her eyes wide with wonder. They approached the chest and carefully lifted the lid. Inside, they found not gold or jewels, but a collection of beautiful, hand-carved wooden animals, each one intricately detailed and painted. "It's not what I expected," Oliver said, puzzled. "Look," Emma said, pointing to a note inside the chest. She read it aloud. "To those who find this treasure, know that the true wealth lies not in riches, but in the beauty of nature and the bonds of friendship." Emma and Oliver sat down beside the chest, reflecting on their journey. They realized that the true treasure was not the chest's contents, but the experiences they had shared and the friends they had made along the way. "We've learned so much," Emma said softly. "About courage, teamwork, and the importance of nature. And we've made new friends," Oliver added, thinking of the owl, the fox, and the panther. As they prepared to leave the cave, they knew they would carry these lessons with them forever. With the chest safely in their backpacks, Emma and Oliver made their way back through the forest. The owl met them at the edge of the woods, a proud look in his wise eyes. "You have done well," the owl said. "The Moonlit Forest is grateful for your respect and understanding." "Thank you for your help," Emma said, smiling. As they walked home, the sun began to set, casting a golden glow over the forest. Emma and Oliver knew that this adventure would always hold a special place in their hearts. When they returned home, their grandparents listened eagerly to the tale of their adventure. Emma and Oliver showed them the map, the carved animals, and recounted every detail of their journey. Their grandparents smiled, their eyes twinkling with pride. "You have learned valuable lessons," their grandmother said. "And those lessons are the true treasure." Emma and Oliver nodded,